Okay, so we're looking for a CTB file. We want to set up our plot styles. We have specific colors when we're drawing, but we don't necessarily want those colors to be printed. So we have certain ways that we want our colors to be printed. So what we want to do on a PC, Mac should be similar, we'll figure it out, is we'll click on the AutoCAD symbol and go to Options. And then we'll say Plot and Publish. We're going to add or configure the plotters. And that brings up on my other screen, hopefully that'll show up on yours, but I'm going to reshare just to make sure that the window that's on top of there is visible to you. And we have add a plotter wizard, so I'll just click on that. And again, it brings another window on my other screen. So just to be sure, I will reshare it so that hopefully you can see it. And so we're going to say next. And then we're going to configure a new plotter, select one of the following. Okay, my computer, let's try that. And that's not what we wanted. Plot styles, I'm sorry. We'll go into the plot styles folder. And then we'll say add a plot style table wizard. And again, that's on the other screen. And I just want to make sure that you can see it. So I will reshare that. Okay, so we're going to say next here. We will start from scratch. And we want a CTB file. So we'll say color dependent plot style table. We'll say next to that. Let's give it a name. So we'll call it entertainment or whatever makes sense to you. You can give it your own name. Okay, now we want to click on the plot style table editor. That brings up our plot style tables. If we select all of these, we select all of these colors because we have 255 colors to choose from. Instead of using the color that we have set for our layers, we'll just say, let's do them all in black. And so now whatever color you click on, AutoCAD is going to print that as black, no matter what color it is on your drafting window. Okay, so that's good. But now we can also go in and set line types, okay? Generally, we want all of our lines to be solid or what the layer was. So we'll leave that one alone, but line weight is the other thing that we want to set. But if you had for example, a dashed layer that you wanted to present as a solid line or something, then you could say, okay, this is my dashed layer. And I don't want to use the layer line type. I want to actually make it solid. That would be where you would set that. But here's where we want to set our line weights, and we can set them from very thin to very heavy. Now, when we started way back in 1982, we set our colors up, and we said red was the thickest color, and we went down to 9 different colors. We only use 9 colors. You don't need, well, we never needed to use 255 colors. So we would start with color 1 and make it the thickest line that we wanted it to be. And then we would go down from there. So let's say 0.9, and then color 2 would be a little bit less, 0.8, and then color 3 would be a little bit less, all the way down to color 9, which would be the thinnest that we could have. So we would gradiate, so we know that these colors. Now, we started doing that well before there was a standard, and now for some reason the standard is the exact opposite. The gray is the heaviest and the red is the lightest. You can use it whichever way you want. If you're working in an office, there may be a standard practice, but that's what we want to do today in class, is get this set up. How to do that on a Mac, we'll have to try to figure that out. But anyway, save and close it. and then finish. So now when you go to plot, you have a plot style set up now that you can use as that. So we're going to use our plot style table settings, and we'll set that up to whatever name that we chose for our CTB. And then we can plot. And when we plot, we'll use that as our setting. Or we can simply, in the command prompt, we can just type plot and then set it up from there.